It's so huge, and it's been moving so slowly, which leads to a lot of rain just continually being dumped.
Yeah, the slow movement has been an issue for days, and typically when you get storms to approach this intensity, a Category 5, they only do it for a few hours. This sat at Category 5 intensity for hours and then got stronger. This is going to go down in the record books as one of the most intense hurricanes ever in the Atlantic Basin, and perhaps the strongest ever to make a landfall at this point. So this is going to bring a life-threatening storm surge just to the east of where this makes a landfall here in the next few minutes that could reach 9 to up to 13 feet. Now, the flooding is going to be catastrophic because we're talking about 30 to perhaps up to 40 inches of rain coming just with Melissa. Think about that. We've had 32 inches of rain this entire year in Boston. With the topography, the mountainous parts of the island, we're talking about landslides, going to be a huge problem as well. And this will be the only Category 5 hurricane to ever hit Jamaica. Their strongest on record was Gilbert in 1988. That was a strong Cat 3 on the cusp of a Cat 4 at landfall, and that came in around the Kingston area, which is way farther east than where Melissa is coming in. So this is the latest imagery we have right here. 185-mile-per-hour winds. The pressure has dropped below 900 millibars, making it one of the most intense hurricanes on record in the Atlantic Basin. And we're waiting now. It looks like it's just about to happen here. This is the eye wall battering the southwest corner of the area right near Black River. And it looks like this landfall is about to happen as this continues to move toward the north-northeast at 9 miles per hour. And you can see where Kingston is far to the east. Now remember, that storm surge is going to come in just to the east here of the eye. The hurricane force winds, they're pretty compact around the center. They only extend out about 30 miles from the center, so they will probably not get the worst of the wind around the Kingston area. They will go up toward Montego Bay as this continues to move toward the north. But again, that storm surge is going to be anywhere just east here on the south coast of Jamaica. So lots to watch with this. Obviously, it's not just Jamaica that's going to be impacted. It will reemerge into the waters. This will likely be a Category 4 when it makes a second landfall late tonight, early Wednesday over eastern Cuba. And then from there, it's going to impact parts of the southeastern Bahamas, brush the Turks and Caicos, and eventually make a run on Thursday night toward Bermuda as a weaker hurricane, but a hurricane nonetheless. So a lot of parts of the Caribbean going to be impacted by Melissa. For us locally, what is on our radar? Well, not a whole lot in the next 12 hours. Clouds are just increasing. It's cool out there. The next threat for us is going to be heavy rain and gusty winds Thursday afternoon into Friday morning. So this is a quick mover. We've had clouds expanding over the southeastern part of the state all day long, but it's still pretty bright and sunny to the north and west. There's a storm in the waters to our south. A little piece of that energy is going to pass by us offshore tonight and may try to clip the Cape with just a little touch of rain. We're seeing those winds out of the northeast picking up. They are gusting over 20 miles per hour. So it's feeling kind of cool out there. It's only in the low to mid 50s this afternoon. You can see how those clouds continue to expand, but I would say only near the coast. That's a best chance of seeing a spot shower not only this evening, but overnight as well. The steadiest rain staying offshore. We may catch a few showers here on Cape Cod through tomorrow. So there could be a little touch of rain on the Cape tonight. Otherwise tomorrow, perhaps a few showers near the coast or some drizzle. And then we're just going to see those clouds break apart a little bit as this storm misses us. But the next one here tracking to our west on Thursday, this is not going to miss us. In fact, there may be a little tropical moisture feed kind of connecting from Melissa feeding into this. So I see us getting in on some downpours here Thursday night. Potential for a widespread 1 to 3 inches of rain with some locally higher amounts. It's going to be Thursday afternoon that the rain starts coming down and absolutely pouring Thursday night. But by first thing Friday morning, this is moving out, and that is going to bode well for trick-or-treaters. The rain is gone, but look at these winds out of the west. They may actually gust over 30 miles per hour on Friday afternoon and evening. So hold on to your trick-or-treat bags because it is going to be windy but dry, which is good news there. And we do cool down this weekend. It's dry this weekend. Don't forget, we do turn those clocks back 1 hour this weekend. Sunset on Sunday at 4:30.